Ever feel like you're chasing love, but can't explain why? Or maybe you pull away the second someone gets too close. You're not broken. You were shaped. And it might have started with the kind of father you had. Welcome back to Look Within Yourself. This is episode 2 of the Father Wound series. Today we're going deeper. Not into memory, but into pattern. There are 4 main father archetypes that leave a wound, and knowing which one shaped you is like switching the light on in a dark room. Suddenly, the mess makes sense. 1. The absentee father. This is the dad who just wasn't there. Sometimes physically, sometimes emotionally, often both. Maybe he left early. Maybe he worked 80 hours a week. Maybe he sat across the room but never really saw you. The wound this leaves? Emptiness. People raised by an absentee father often chase love like a hunger. Relationships feel like oxygen. But here's the thing. They often attach too quickly or fear abandonment so much. They'll do anything to keep someone close, even lose themselves in the process. As adults, they may say, "I just hate being alone." But deep down, they're still waiting for someone to show up. 2. The critical father. This dad had high standards. He pointed out every mistake. Nothing was ever quite enough. Maybe he called it tough love. Maybe he never called it anything at all. The wound here is shame. You grow up believing love has to be earned, and perfection is survival. You become your own worst critic because his voice moved inside your head. Even when others praise you, it doesn't land, because you know the truth, right? That you're still not there yet, still not good enough. People with this wound often achieve a lot, but they can't feel it. Every goal reached just moves the finish line. 3. The emotionally frozen father. He was around. He may have provided, maybe even played with you. But feelings? Nope. This is the dad who never said, "I love you." The dad who kept everything surface level, practical, cold. The wound is emotional disconnection. It's like being fed, but never hugged. Cared for, but not felt. You grow up unsure how to express emotion or receive it. Intimacy feels confusing. Vulnerability makes you squirm. You might say things like, "I don't do feelings," or "I'm just not emotional." But here's the truth. You learn to shut that part down because you thought it wasn't safe to open it. Number 4. The enmeshed father. This one's harder to spot. This is the dad who leaned too heavily on you emotionally. Maybe he used you as a therapist, or confided in you about his marriage, or treated you more like a partner than a child. The wound? Boundary confusion. You grow up hyper-aware of other people's needs and disconnected from your own. You might be the fixer, the people pleaser. You may even feel guilty for wanting space or saying no. You learned early on that love means sacrifice, that your role is to manage other people's emotions, especially the people you love. None of these are labels. They're mirrors, and sometimes a father is a mix of 2 or more, maybe absentee and critical, or frozen and enmeshed. The point isn't to box him in, it's to understand the blueprint you were given. Because once you name the wound, you stop mistaking it for your personality. Think of it like this. You weren't born anxious. You weren't born a people pleaser. You weren't born ashamed of your feelings. You learned it all, most likely from the man who shaped your early sense of self. In episode 3, we'll connect these wounds to your attachment style, why you cling, why you run, or why you shut down when things get real. It's not random. It's not your fault. And it can be rewired. So if you saw yourself in one of these 4 fathers, or if you suddenly understand someone you love a little better, stick around. We're just getting started. Thanks for watching Look Within Yourself. Your past shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. See you in the next episode.